title from temps to employees now. So, but everybody knows how I feel, what I feel about this great university, great state of Kentucky, and everything I've done as a head coach has been with intentions of nothing but that I want to do is to make Kentucky a better football program. Everything I've done up to this point, whether it be discipline of our players, recruiting process, and also changes in staff. So everything I've done up to this point has been to make Kentucky a better place, a better program. With that said, we made some changes this season, right after the season. We had a chance to attract 2 quality coaches, and Rick Minner, who I had spent time with as an assistant. I was on his staff at Cincinnati, and really, in my opinion, and this is my opinion only, Rick Minner was responsible for all the success that Cincinnati has had here in the recent years. So I really think that he is a guy that really intelligent football coach, brings a tough, aggressive attitude and demeanor to our program that I think we need at this point. So, and in hiring coaches, I've said this plenty of times that number one, can you recruit? Rick Minner can recruit. The second thing is, can you teach one of the better teachers out there? And then the last thing is, does he have juice? He has juice, he has excitement, he has enthusiasm for this job here. And he's a guy that wants to be here at Kentucky. The second guy that we were able to go out and hire is a guy that I've been paying close attention to for a long time. Began in the days when I was recruiting Gordon McCord, just watching how his teams performed and how he talked and how he was able to get the best out of the young men that he had. And then they sent him here. Well, everybody says he sent him here. Well, we got him because nobody really recruited him. Okay? And we took some guys that everybody else thought was not good enough to play in this league, and we just won a lot of games with him. So with that said, one thing that I wanted to do is to hire somebody to recruit the southern part of Georgia, and also has some Kentucky ties. Coach Pardue has been on the Georgia Association, High School Coaches Association for a lot of years, so it was a natural fit in what we were looking for. Somebody because we think that Georgia is really important to us, and we wanted to branch out and get more into the southern part of Georgia, and he brings that to us. And also, he has strong ties here in Kentucky, being a high school player and a coach here in Kentucky. So we feel like that we make Kentucky better in these 2 hires. So with that said, any questions?
Raise your hand, Chris.
Joe, just talk about the co-coordinator situation, how that's going to work, and do you expect Steve? Have you talked with Steve? Do you expect him to be back next season?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do expect Coach Brown to be back. But co-coordinators, and it's been done many times. I had a chance to visit with Bob Stoops, who has co-coordinators on his staff. With co-coordinators, somebody has to be in charge. You can't have 2 guys calling it. Similar to my situation that we had here with head coach of the offense and coordinator. Similar situation. Somebody had to be in charge of it, and Coach Minner will be in charge of the defense and calling it and making sure our daily organization and practices are organized. So he would definitely be in charge of it.
Joe, can you talk a little bit about your relationship?
Hold on. Where you at?
Over here. Look over.
I'm starting to look up.
Could be from up below. You never know. That's exactly.
Larry, it just become
Could be.
the man.
Yeah. Don't rush me up there, or hope up there. But could you just talk about a little bit your past relationship again with Steve, and not every coach is willing to bring in a high school coach and give him a chance to move up to the college level.
Well, we've tried to hire Coach Pardue. This is our 3rd time. The 3rd time it became a charm. Coach Brooks tried to hire him a couple of times, and when we reached out to him. He decided that this was the right time for him, and it's not always the right time. So we were able to attract him. But just our relationship has we talk a lot. Sometimes a lot of times football, sometimes not football, and our views and values of this game are the same. So it was just a natural fit for him to come in here and the things that we were looking for. A guy that can recruit, a guy that can teach, and a guy that has enthusiasm and passion for this job here in Kentucky.
Anyone else? No.
Hold on now, hold on. I know you got something.
No, I asked you, you pretty much answered. But could you talk a little bit about Coach Minner and his strengths, what he brings to the program?
Well, I mean, toughness. He brings toughness and discipline for us to get to continue the growth of this program, and we have to be a tougher, disciplined football team, football program. And Coach Minner brings that to us, and that's what we expect to have, not just on defense, throughout our program. And he brings that to us.
One more. The fact that he's been a head coach for, how does that help you as somebody who will be a second-year head coach?
That's huge. The fact that he's been a head coach, that is huge. I can, and I always, when Charlie Strong, he and I worked together in South Carolina. Well, when Coach Holtz put him in the position as a coordinator, he had John Gudikins, who had been a head coach and a coordinator. He had Chris Kosh around him that had been a coordinator in numerous places, and I just think that that's important that you have somebody with some head coaches and experience. Because I've explained this to you guys numerous times, that nothing really prepares you for it. Every day there's something new, there's something different. Rick's been through a lot of those things that are different for a head coach. So him being here definitely helps not only the program of defense, but me in general.
Coach, you talked about getting into the southern Ohio area and Cincinnati area, recruiting. I'm assuming Coach Minner's recruiting area, that will be one of them.
He will have parts of that area also. He has a good name in that area where he was able to do at Cincinnati. My first year there, I planned my wedding around our season. And I don't know if I've ever told him. But I planned my wedding around our season. I thought, well, I hadn't been to a bowl game in 47 years. At the time, we were probably about 4-4 or 5-2 or 5-3. And I planned my wedding, and lo and behold, we go to a bowl game first time in 47 years. And I left to go to another school, and he just continued to do what we had started there. Went to a couple more bowl games, upset a lot of really good programs. Wisconsin was one of them that comes to mind to me. The following year, those guys went and upset Wisconsin. And he knows how to win, and that's what's important to us. And he knows he's always put great products on the field defensively. Therefore, again, him having the Southern Ohio ties, being aggressive, tough, disciplinarian, that's just a natural fit for us.
Okay, we're going to have each of the coaches on for about 5 minutes each on the podium, then they will be available for a few minutes for some one-on-one